Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you the texture paste with the framelits the framelits. And this time it's tinlets. Tinlets, framelits, it's the tinlets. It's the Rose Garden. And if you look on top, I got the link for how to do your paste and then how to apply it. And because you have to let it dry a long time. And the paste and that, I learned that from Debbie Anderson. Thank you so much. So this time it's with the rose. Last week or a few weeks ago, I showed you with the beehive and the hexagon, I should say. So I wanted to do it with the rose, and this one here, it all crackle. I don't know how much you can see it. It's awesome. So this one was the small tinlets. You see this one. So it's the same way we're going to do it. And this one here, it's the big one. And that's the one that I got dry right now. So let's bring this here. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper here. And I'm going to do the rose again, the same color. And it's brushing bright, and I use a sponge, but you know what? I think a dauber is going to be much friendlier. So I'm going to use a dauber, and we're just going to sponge. And if you see, I went on the outside of my rose here, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to sponge all my the paste here, and it's very raised up, and depends how much layer I say that you get. That's gonna depends on how much crackle you get, and how, if you look at your paper, it's very all bowing. I think that's the word. But that's why when it comes to the glue, we have to be very generous on the glue. That means put lots. Now I'm just going to go a little bit more where the opening is, so it's darker there. And then the more that I put, I absolutely love that. You see more of the crackle. Like this one, you can see very good the crackle. It is awesome. Now for the leaf, I'm going to go with Pierre Pizzazz. And a little bit on the outside won't hurt, because I want it pointy a bit. Here we go. So now I get my leaves. See how pretty it is? Okay, the next step, I got Sarah Sand here, and the stamp set I'm using, it's a new stamp set in the Occasion catalog. It's Timeless Texture, and I'm going to warn you right now, it's like another gorgeous grunge for background, and that I will use that a lot. And the stamp set we're using, it's kind of the filigree there. And I'm going to use Sarah Sand, and I'm going to stamp off. I just want it to look kind of oldish a bit. Stamp off. And I stamp right on top. It's no biggie, because you get kind of that crackle look in it. See, sometimes I stamp off twice. Here we go. So it's just to give a lovely background. Now I got Dear Friend here, and that is the Birthday Bloom, and that the other one I did in Crumb Cake, but this time I'm gonna do in Pierre Pizzazz, because I switched my color cardstock, so I think Pierre Pizzazz is gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna use my Pierre Pizzazz. And I'm going to smack that right here. Oh, perfect. I'm not putting ribbon on this one because I think the rose, it's plenty big and it's busy enough. Now, when I'm saying you want to put plenty of glue on this, it's because that paste, when it dry, it pull on the cardstock and it make it crinkle, whatever. So see, I put 4 strip there, and I go right at the edge. Another strip there. And then in the back where the flower is, I want a plenty. Now the trick to do this, you want to start on top and coming down to push it. So then you take the bowing out. I don't know if it's a word, the bowing, where it, whatever, bubble. Okay, see, I lift this up here and I'm going to bring it down as I go. I want to get all those king crinkle out of it. Et voila. Now put plenty of pressure on it. See, you get all that out of it. See there, I get a little bit. Just make sure you put plenty of pressure. And I don't even know if I get glue there. If that's the case, don't worry about it. You're going to take a glue dot with your snip. So I'm going to take a glue dot here. So if you have place that it want to bubble like that, just go in the back of it. Slide your glue dot. Oops. I don't like this one because it bubbled on me. Not bubble, but it folded in half. Okay, I'm going to remove that one. Let's try. Second time's the charm, right? It's not much because it won't even pull. Here we go. Now I got it. So that's why you want to make sure you put your glue all on the edge completely. Now I got a piece of cardstock, 5.5 by 4.25. No, 5.5 by 8.5. You fold it in half, you get 4.25 by 5.5. My piece of white cardstock, again, this need to be on heavy white cardstock. Well, I recommend the heavy white cardstock because that paste, it's wet, and so it worked better, I think. So that was 5 by 3.75, and my blushing bride was 5.25 by 4. So now I'm going to put, and this piece here, it's, you know, you already took care of the first layer. Oh, and a dog ear goes for the same price than none. Here we go. And we're going to mount that right there. Again, if you didn't see my video how to do your homemade texture, you can, on my YouTube channel, you can put a texture paste and it's going to come up, or on my blog. This here, get a little bit there that it's bugging me. I'm going to fix that. I got 2 bumps there. Et voila, my friend, this is it. So for all the product that I use, I'm going to list that on my blog when I post on it. So if you look in the description, I'm going to have the date that it is on my blog or the link to go right directly there. But my video always come first and then they go on my blog down the road. So for all the product, the supply list, just look at the description below and it's going to give you when it's going to be on my blog. For all your Stampin' Up! Product, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. I appreciate your business. And the same routine, like the video, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friends.